Hey everyone, welcome back to K-DramaHaventv, where we dive into the most talked about moments, the unexpected buzz, and the scenes that get the entire fandom turning their heads. And today, whoa, you already saw the title. Eun Woo, the man who manages to trend even when he's just breathing, has once again sent the internet into a frenzy. But this time, it's because fans witnessed something that looked a little different from the usual fan-idol interactions. Something that left people whispering, replaying clips, zooming in like professional detectives, and asking the same question: who was that woman? And what exactly was in that message? Now, if you've been in the K-drama or K-pop world for even a minute, you know how Eun Woo's name works. He appears anywhere. On set, at an airport, in a press photo. And suddenly, the entire internet feels the disturbance in the force. But this particular moment that fans are buzzing about didn't come from a red carpet or a drama shoot, or even a scripted variety appearance. It came from something way more candid, way more unexpected, and that's exactly why it ignited speculation the second it hit the timeline. So picture this. Eun Woo is out in public surrounded by staff and fans the way he usually is. He's dressed simply but, impossibly stunning the way only he can manage even on a casual day. Fans are filming, nothing unusual there, and suddenly the camera catches a brief interaction. Too quick for most people to analyze on first watch, but, trust fans, they are built different. They caught it instantly. A woman, who was clearly trying not to draw attention, steps just close enough, slips a small folded piece of paper toward Eun Woo, and for a split second, his hand meets hers as he accepts it without breaking expression. Now, normally, something like this wouldn't cause a scene. Celebrities get letters from fans constantly, but this wasn't the usual bright envelope or handwritten note with decorations. This wasn't handed with the usual excited fan energy. It was discreet, intentional, almost like she didn't want anyone to see it happen. And the timing of it all? That's what sparked the wildfire. The moment Eun Woo takes the paper, there's this blink and you miss it reaction. Not a dramatic one, nothing loud, but a moment where his eyes shift like he's registering that this wasn't just another casual note. Fans who rewatch the clip describe it like Eun Woo wasn't expecting it, but also wasn't confused, more like he instantly understood the context behind it. And because Eun Woo is famously unreadable when he wants to be, fans took that tiny moment of controlled reaction as fuel for every possible theory. The question that fans kept asking was, who was she? Now here's where things get interesting. The woman didn't look like a fan. No merch, no phone out, no excitement. She didn't seem like staff either. She wasn't wearing identification, wasn't coordinating with anyone, and didn't appear again in any of the surrounding footage. She approached from an angle fans described as intentional but subtle, and disappeared just as fast. And of course, once the fandom noticed her, the internet became a full-on detective agency overnight. Some fans immediately speculated that she could have been someone connected professionally, like a coordinator, a brand rep, or a messenger from the production team. Others thought maybe it was something personal, something private, something Eun Woo didn't want to react to on camera. And because Eun Woo is famously guarded about his personal life, the idea of him receiving a private message in such a discreet way was more than enough to get everyone spinning theories, like they were auditioning for a crime drama. There were even fans who joked, saying, "This feels like the first 10 minutes of a K-drama where the lead gets a mysterious note and the plot begins." And honestly, they're not wrong. The way it happened, the tension, the secrecy, if any director filmed that exact scene, they wouldn't need to change a thing. But here's where things took a sharper turn. A few people claim they recognized something about the woman, her posture, her hairstyle, the way she moved. These guesses spread fast, as they usually do, but none of them were actually confirmed. And because there was no clear identity, the mystery only grew bigger. Fans started theorizing. Was she someone from his agency? Was it related to his music? Was it connected to an upcoming project? Was it a friend? Was it part of something planned that the public wasn't supposed to see yet? And yes, there were also fans, very loudly, declaring that it must have been related to dating. Because in the world of fandoms, if a male celebrity makes eye contact with a houseplant, someone somewhere will definitely claim they're in a relationship. But to be fair, The discreetness of the moment did feel like something out of a secret romance trope, and fans absolutely spiraled with their own fictional scenarios. Through all of this, Eun Woo continued on with his schedule exactly as usual. No reaction, no clarification, no acknowledgement. And honestly, that's exactly why the speculation wouldn't die down. When someone that famous receives a message like that and just slips it away without missing a beat, it makes people wonder what level of comfort he has with whoever sent it. Fans kept saying things like, "He didn't look startled. He looked like he knew exactly who that was." And of course, that only fueled the mystery. Now, because this is Eun Woo we're talking about, the man who practically radiates, "I will not reveal anything unless absolutely necessary," the silence around this moment became part of the story. Some fans admired the professionalism, saying it's a reminder that idols and actors deserve privacy, and that not every small moment needs to be magnified. Others simply enjoyed the intrigue, comparing it to a real-life cliffhanger. And let's be honest, Eun Woo being involved in anything mysterious instantly becomes a national event. But the biggest takeaway fans kept repeating was this. No matter what the message was, no matter who the woman was, Eun Woo handled it with that same composed, unshaken energy he always has. That's part of why people adore him. He could be in the middle of chaos and still look like a prince who knows exactly what's going on, even when no one else does. The situation also sparked a conversation among fans about how celebrities manage private communication in public. Many pointed out that it must be incredibly challenging for someone like Eun Woo, someone constantly surrounded by eyes, to maintain any kind of personal connection without it being dissected. And seeing him receive something so discreet made people empathize with how carefully he must navigate personal boundaries. Of course, some fans laughed it off, saying the woman was probably just delivering a schedule update or something incredibly mundane. Others said the mystery is more entertaining than the truth will ever be. And that's very on brand for the way fandoms work. Sometimes the story becomes bigger than the moment itself. But as for the identity of the woman, as of now, nothing is confirmed, nothing is verified, and nothing concrete has surfaced. And honestly, maybe that's for the best. Not everything needs to be uncovered, and not every private moment needs to be public property. What the fandom experienced was just a fascinating glimpse into the unpredictable nature of being a global celebrity. How even the smallest moment can send shockwaves across social media. Yet no matter the speculation, fans remain united on one thing. The sheer power Cha Eun-woo has to turn one subtle interaction into a trending storm. Whether it was a simple note, a work-related update, or something more personal that we'll never know, the buzz it created only proved once again that Eun Woo stays in the spotlight even when he's trying to be low-key. And that, honestly, is the charm. He leaves just enough mystery to keep fans guessing, but stays grounded enough to never let it turn into a spectacle. It's the balance that has made him one of the most captivating figures in the industry. So until more context ever comes out, if it ever does, this moment will remain one of those rare, unscripted, unexpected clips that fans look back on and say, yep, that was peak Eun Woo energy. Calm, unreadable, effortlessly classy, and somehow creating an uproar without saying a single word. And that's the update from K-DramaHaventv today. If you enjoy deep dives like this into the moments everyone's talking about, make sure you stay tuned, because the world of K-drama and K-entertainment never sleeps, and neither do the theories.